The B-2 Spirit bomber is an aircraft that no missile can destroy, even if it tries. Although it looks as big as a football field, on enemy radar it appears only as small as a fly. No matter how complex the radar network is, deceiving it is an easy task for the B-2 Spirit bomber. Built at a cost of $2 billion, it is the most expensive aircraft ever made in the world. Compared to other jets, it is not only extremely silent, but it can also easily deceive heat-seeking and infrared-guided missiles. It is an aircraft that, if it wants, can change the map of the world. But the real question is, why does a 52-meter-wide aircraft not get detected by radars? What is the science behind it that America has been hiding for the past 37 years? Once again, welcome to Golden TV's videos. Viewers, behind the creation of the B-2 bomber, there is an incident that embarrassed America in front of the entire world. On 1 May 1960, an American Lockheed U-2 aircraft took off from Pakistan's Peshawar Air Base. It was going on a secret CIA mission to spy on the Soviet Union. This was the Cold War era, when America and the Soviet Union were trying to dominate each other through technology. America was confident that its U-2 Lockheed spy plane could fly at 80,000 feet, and at such a high altitude, no one could harm it. The U.S. believed that no Soviet missile could reach that height, but as soon as the aircraft entered Soviet territory, radar systems detected it immediately. First, several fighter jets were sent, and many missiles were launched. However, hitting the aircraft at such a height was not possible for them. Then, the Soviet military locked its S-75 Dvina missile onto the plane and fired it. America was aware of this missile, but believed that even the S-75 could not reach such altitude. What happened next was beyond America's imagination. The S-75 hit the U-2 Lockheed flying at 80,000 feet with extreme precision. The aircraft crashed near the city of Yekaterinburg, and the pilot ejected safely. Initially, America claimed it was a NASA weather research plane, but when the Soviet Union presented the captured pilot and the U-2 surveillance equipment to the world, America faced massive global embarrassment. This incident taught both nations a serious lesson. After this, the Soviet Union focused on strengthening its air defense systems, and America began working on technology that could become literally invisible to radar. At that time, America relied on B-52 bombers. But after this incident, it became clear that these bombers would be shot down before entering Russian territory. This meant America could not use its nuclear weapons against Russia. By 1976, the USSR had developed surface-to-air missiles capable of hitting aircraft up to 100 kilometers away, including the S-300. Soviet air defense had become so strong that an American Air Force general said that sending a B-52 into the Soviet Union was like throwing a stone at a beehive. This was the moment when America launched the Advanced Technology Bomber, or ATB, program in 1978. The goal was to create a bomber that could enter Soviet territory, drop bombs in front of their radars, and escape without being noticed. The B-2 bomber fulfilled all these requirements. Its first flight took place in 1989, but it was revealed to the world in 1997. The biggest strength of the B-2 is its ability to avoid radar detection. Every corner of this aircraft is designed so that radar signals hitting it do not return to the radar. Instead, the direction of those signals changes. That is why its design consists only of wings with no fuselage and no tail. In normal aircraft, the vertical tail fin is easily detected by radar. Air defense systems use a large network of interconnected radars that send signals in all directions to ensure no area remains undetected. These signals normally reflect off the aircraft's body and return to the radar, confirming its presence. The tail fin is especially difficult to hide because from the side it acts like a mirror for radar signals. However, the B-2 Spirit bomber's body is designed so that radar signals do not reflect back in the same direction. That is why it has no tail at all. Its zigzag design deflects signals in the opposite direction. The success of the B-2 is not only due to its design, but also because of a special coating that absorbs radar signals. The United States developed a secret coating whose details are still hidden from the world. Because of this coating, the B-2 becomes almost completely invisible on radar. Its radar cross-section is only 0.0001 square meters. This means detecting it is like detecting a fly in the sky. In comparison, a B-52 appears as large as a two-bedroom apartment on radar. An F-15 looks like a small room. A JF-17 looks like a single bed. A Rafale looks like a large pillow. Despite being much larger than all of them, the B-2 appears only as small as a fly on radar. In aviation security, this technology is called stealth. The foundation of stealth technology was laid with the B-2 bomber. The B-2 Spirit bomber is not only capable of avoiding radar, but its low heat signature also deceives infrared and heat-seeking missiles. Normally, air defense systems use infrared surveillance systems to detect heat from jet engines. Missiles are then locked onto that heat signature. But the B-2's engines are hidden inside its body. After combustion, the heat does not exit directly. Instead, it is mixed with cold air before being released. Because of this, the B-2 leaves almost no heat signature behind. This makes it the aircraft with the lowest heat signature in the world. For example, if an F-16 can be detected from 100 kilometers away by infrared systems, the B-2 cannot be detected until it comes within 10 kilometers. However, it does not fly that low to be detected easily. The B-2 can fly at an altitude of 15,000 meters or 50,000 feet. At such altitude, the thin atmosphere reduces drag, improving fuel efficiency. Because of this, it can travel longer distances. On a full tank, the B-2 can fly up to 11,000 kilometers easily. You might think that avoiding radar and infrared detection is its biggest advantage, but that is not all. What truly makes the B-2 a stealth bomber is its ECM, or Electronic Countermeasure System. The B-2 is equipped with advanced ECM systems that first analyze the enemy radar frequency. Then, they send fake signals on the same frequency. This causes the radar to display the B-2 at a false location, or even show it in multiple locations at once. In reality, the aircraft is only in one place. The system records the radar signal, modifies it, and sends it back. The radar believes the signal is real, but it is actually false. The most interesting part is that the ECM sends false signals only to the radar that detected the B-2. This makes the enemy think there is a radar error. If all radars received false signals, suspicion would arise. The B-2's body is mostly made from carbon graphite composite material. The aircraft was built in sections and assembled with extreme precision, like a Swiss watch. Now let us talk about its payload. The B-2 can carry up to 18,000 kilograms of weapons. This is equivalent to the weight of about 15 cars. It can carry 80 JDAMs inside its belly, which are GPS-guided bombs. It can also carry 16 B-83 nuclear bombs and 16 AGM-158 JASSM stealth cruise missiles. All weapons are stored in internal bays to maintain stealth during flight. In terms of range, it can fly from America to Russia and return. With mid-air refueling, the B-2 can reach any corner of the world. During the Afghanistan War, the B-2 took off from Missouri Air Force Base in the USA. It flew 9,500 kilometers, conducted bombings in Afghanistan, and returned without landing. Only one mid-air refueling was required during the mission. The B-2 flew continuously for 45 hours and was not detected by any radar. It was also used in 1999 during Operation Allied Force in Serbia. Later, it was used in Operation Iraqi Freedom in 2003 and Operation Odyssey Dawn in Libya in 2011. The B-2 can fly in any weather and under any conditions. Even if GPS satellites are destroyed, it can navigate using backup systems and stars. High-tech sonar cameras make the B-2 the world's largest obstacle avoidance aircraft. It identifies terrain automatically and adjusts its flight path. Because it is a flying wing with no tail, rudder, or elevator, its stability is not perfect. This is why it cannot be flown without computer assistance. The B-2 uses one of the most complex computer systems in the world. The pilot only gives commands and the computer handles roll and pitch movements. Such an advanced and secure aircraft is extremely expensive. Only 21 B-2 bombers have been built so far. Each B-2 costs around $2 billion, more than the GDP of many countries. All B-2 bombers are owned by the United States, and America has no intention of selling this technology. Its fuel consumption is enormous, costing around $150,000 per hour. In comparison, a commercial aircraft consumes about $10,000 of fuel per hour. The maintenance of the B-2 is also very different from normal aircraft. After every flight, the entire aircraft is softly washed and recoated with stealth material. Every corner of the body is inspected. Even a dent the size of a mosquito can reduce its stealth capability. We hope you liked and shared this Golden TV video. Thank you for your valuable comments. See you in the next amazing video.